Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Thank you for tuning in to the Unhinged Radio Show here on Red Ink Radio Live. I'm your host, Tilted Halo, and sitting in with me tonight at the table is the lovely Miss Naturel D. How you doing today, girl?
Hey sis, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. So before we go ahead and start digging into the meat of this week's conversation, I just want to go ahead and tune the listeners into exactly what you are going to hear on tonight's show. All right, so I know y'all are like, why is she so excited? Why is she so lit right now? It is because I'm excited to share with you all that I will actually be hitting the stage here in our local area. Hey! As a participant in one of our local Juneteenth festivals here in the Lehigh Valley area. For those of you who've been paying even one iota of attention to anything during this last year, we've come to know that Juneteenth is becoming a recognized holiday in so many different states here in our country. It's something that a lot of people actually didn't know about. So I'm very excited to be a part of a theatrical production with Kiana Cox Jones, the incomparable Kiana Cox Jones. You all know her. She is a friend to the Red Ink Radio Live family, and I look forward to hosting her here on the show so she could share a little bit more with you all about what's going to be taking place on that day. So on Saturday, June 19th, at the Steel Stacks in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, located at 101 Founders Way, again in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., you all will be entertained by, again, a theatrical presentation by KJ Productions. There's going to be a host of different musical bands, which would include some soul, R&B, jazz, and reggae artists. There's also going to be some ethnic food trucks. I'm sorry if y'all hear me smacking, but
I will be serving.
Okay, you're going to be serving?
I will be serving the food. Yes, yes. So you all get to understand some of the Southern comforts and where they come from and how they impact our community. So come and eat, y'all.
Look, see, again, that's why my mouth was watering, because I'm sitting so close to one of the food servers. What kind of vittles y'all gonna serve at your booth?
Well, I mean, we gonna have the soul food, for real. So come and get your collard greens. And
yes, collard greens.
And all the finest African American Creole, whatever you got, Southern food that that we know and love. So
yeah, so I just want to take a moment to acknowledge the fact that I'm not the only one out here in these streets doing some things. All right, so I'm gonna be over there acting up as I, along with my castmates, take you all on an educational journey to enlighten you all on some different perspectives from some of the people who actually lived the Juneteenth experience live and direct. And, we'll get into a little bit more of that again in the educational process of our production. And hopefully you all will come out, bring your families, and hang out with your friends and enjoy this cultural experience with us. Because again, all this melanin is basically intertwined in the very fabric of this nation. One of the rockers actually said, we built this city, we built this country. And I am just excited to see that much more of our culture being highlighted during this season. What you have to say about that, Dee?
Listen, I'm excited because one thing that the group that I get to help serve with, we've just come to realize how much the Northeast, northern states most likely, just did not celebrate or did not know about Juneteenth. And so now to see it as a wave come through. And it's another way that we get to say, no more for this country to withhold the truth about this nation and the truth of our history. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Quite frankly, I'm just ready to eat.
Just make sure that you stash a healthy dose of collard greens.
Listen, I'm gonna stash to the side and come see you get your act on.
We're gonna do that for one another. I appreciate you so much, sis, for always holding your girl down.